All right, video guys, live Tuesdays at 3 p.m. We do a show where we teach you about the products and technologies that we sell. One of the things I want to remind you is we have live people here all the time. So right now, today I'm with TriCaster. Adam's running the show. Sometimes it's Oliver. Jen's even helping out with the shows. You can call us at 800-323-2325. 800-323-2325. I'm just not talking clearly today. I apologize for that. Trying to talk too fast, Adam. I think that's the problem. I got to slow it down. I know I got a lot of products to go over. That doesn't mean I got to rush and talk in gibberish. So I'm going to slow down, talk clearly and eloquently, and tell you about all these cool new products, technologies for live streaming, video production, and storage. So I'm going to jump right into it because you can see I'm feeling a little rushed. I know I got a lot of stuff coming up. First, we're going to talk about some new stuff with live streaming. The number one thing, and we don't have one here because we haven't gotten them in stock yet, correct, Adam? All right, is the Atomos Connect 4K. Now, this is a really cool product. It is this big. It's a little USB dongle. It has HDMI in, USB out, and it allows you a capture device for under $100. For $79, you'll be able to bring video into OBS, Wirecast, vMix, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, whatever you have that you want to use. It basically turns any HDMI camera into a webcam. So really cool, really excited about that product. We've sold products that do this before, but they've always been a lot more expensive. And this is a little product that I think if you're doing live streaming, you're always going to want to have one of these in your bag because you never know when you're going to need it for live captures. That's the Atomos Connect 4K. They're en route to us. We were hoping to have them in time for the show. We don't. $79. Next, we did a show on Wirecast a week or two ago. Very exciting show. Wirecast 14 is now shipping. Better, improved chroma key, updated technologies. The one I'm most excited about is NDI 4.5. You know, we're big fans of NDI here, and I just think NDI makes things work better. One of the big announcements that's just happened was Microsoft announced that Microsoft Teams will have native NDI support, which means all your guests on a Teams call, you can bring in as independent inputs into an NDI-aware mixer like Wirecast. And with the 4.5, we're super excited about that. Once again, this new version is available for both the Wirecast software, which is PC or Mac, or the Wirecast gears, which we've gone into also. So very excited about that, and you can check that out. The next product I want to talk to you about is this little puppy, the Yolo Live. Now, our Yolo Live, we've done some videos on the Yolo, and they have done really, really well. And in fact, it's one of our most viewed videos. And the Yolo Live is a self-contained box. This little Android running product gives you HDMI inputs and USB inputs for video. You can put a SIM card in it to stream directly. And on this interface, you can actually do and mix your show. Now, we've done some shows on this, and we're going to be doing another one. Why are we doing another one? Because they just released a brand new software that adds even more features that you can use in your shows. And it gets better. It's now $9.99, folks, under $1,000 for a self-contained streaming product, no PC, no iPad, nothing else required, just this product and some cameras to plug into it. So super excited about that. And I believe next week, Adam and Oliver are going to be doing a show on the Yolo Live. They'll walk you through actually some of the features, some of the new features. We just love the product. Can't rave enough about it. Epiphan introduced the Pearl Nano. Now, the Pearl Nano is not going to be shipping till the end of the year, but what's really exciting about it is they've taken their Pearl technology. Remember, we had the Pearl 2, then we had the Pearl Mini. Now they've shrunk it down to the Pearl Nano. The Pearl Nano is basically a 2-input device. It has an HDMI and SDI input, and you can mix those 2 inputs in a preconceived layout, picture-in-picture, side-by-side, one or the other for mixing and switching. It doesn't have as much power and performance the Pearl Mini does, but especially for those of you in a college environment where you're working with a Panopto or another content management solution, this is a great way where you can roll out even more because obviously $1,500 is less than half the price of the Pearl Mini. So we're very excited about it. It gives you a confidence monitor. You can record, you can stream, you can preset up your layouts. Pearl Nano, we'll be doing some dedicated shows on that when it gets closer to shipping. LiveU Solo. We have done so many shows on the LiveU Solo. You know how much I love this puppy. The LiveU Solo uses cellular bonded technology that allows you to take takes your HDMI or HDMI and SDI, depending on which version of the Solo you have, lets you combine it on 2 cellular carriers. It goes up to the LiveU cloud, and there LRT, their LiveU reliable transport, then puts that bonded cellular technology together so you could bring your bandwidth with you wherever you go, and you are assured that you'll always have adequate bandwidth. Now, why is it on the show? It's an old product, but they've done a little mix. They Solo Connect kits, which we've been selling so successfully and are finally in stock, have been changed. They're now with AT&T and Verizon. Great carriers, you still get unlimited. It's a data plan that comes in, you know, unlimited data plan starting at $295 a month, and you can get the Connect kit alone for $450, or you can buy it bundled with a LiveU Solo. Just a great deal, so we wanted to tell you about that. It's a twist, not actually a new product, but a twist on a product, but I've always been a big fan of Verizon, so I'm glad that one's on there. Okay, we've done a show on it. We'll be doing more shows on it. The BirdDog Flex products are super cool. Now, this is the Flex 4K backpack, and what's so interesting about that is the Flex is a 4K output device. Now, it basically takes HDMI to NDI, and it's 4K, works fantastic, and this is just an example of a product from a company we all know and love, Atomos, this Shogun. Well, you know what? The backpack version actually allows you to take PoE, slip it into the back, and you can now power your Shogun or your Ninja. Very, very cool. And we're waiting for the Flex 4K out to be shipping. The Flex 4K out is very exciting because now you'll be able to take NDI, and anywhere you have a network outlet, you can plug that in, and now you can drive an HDMI screen, which means you can bring video to anywhere inside your facility on your network that's NDI. So very excited. These are what I like to call single-way NDI converters. It's either HDMI to NDI or NDI to HDMI, but they're very useful, very powerful, 4K, under $400. What a phenomenal deal. Great job, BirdDog. All right. Over the last 6 months, demand for PTZ cameras has exploded. If we could go take a look at the 3 that we have on the desk, that would be great. We sell PTZ cameras from PTZOptics, Panasonic, BirdDog, and NewTek. We have had massive shortages on these cameras over the last, I'm going to say, 5 or 6 months. We're finally getting adequate stock of PTZ cameras in stock. So BirdDog we've got stock on, Panasonic we've got stock on, PTZ we've got stock on, and that right there that's shooting that is the NewTek NDI. We've got stock of them all. I'd like to say we have stock of most models, not all models. We're going to go through that a little bit. PTZOptics, here's some examples of cameras we have in stock. We have the 12X SDI in stock. We have the 20X SDI in stock in both gray and white. And then with their NDI cameras, we have the 12X NDI in stock, and we have the 30X NDI in stock in gray. So if you're looking for NDI cameras, you've been frustrated, it's been hard to get them, we've got them in stock. We can get them right out to you. If you want 1, that's great. If you want 3, that's great. If you want 10, because you're outfitting a whole school, we've got availability, folks. BirdDog, what can I say? I love these guys. They do NDI with full NDI, not the NDI HX, which means it's lower latency, which I think is really cool. They have 2 4K models available now. The P400 is 4K for under $4,000, $39.95, and the BirdDog P4K is the big daddy of them all, 4K. We have both in stock, but I only have one BirdDog P4K in stock, and I believe a customer ordered that today, which is why you don't see it on the desk here. So this is the P400, but we have stock. They're shipping. Great cameras, great quality. We love what they've done. They've got Sony optics, Sony mechanisms in them. They really work fantastic. Full NDI. You can get simultaneously NDI, SDI, and HDMI output. Just great job by BirdDog, and they are available. Also, one of the things we've been talking about on several past shows is EPTZ. Can we bring this up on the screen, Adam? So EPTZ is basically what you do is you take a fixed camera with a 4K image, and then what you can do is cut HD images out of that camera shot. So what you see here is the 4K image is the guy jumping in front of the girl on the guitar, and you can just zoom in on her. Now this is super cool for events, for education, for tight-end sports. Especially love it for worship. This is one of my favorite. This is the little one from Panasonic, under $1,000. We can get to that more in depth, but it's a really great camera. It's a really great camera. Does a great job, inexpensive, lightweight. You can put it in a tight spot, and it's got a nice wide field of view. Why is that important? Because with a 111-degree field of view, you can get a nice wide-angle shot, but you can zoom into any pieces of you want. It's PoE, or USB powered. It supports SRT, 4K P30, great little product, and that's the AWUE4. And then PTZOptics has their dual Sdi Eptc Cam, and what I really like about this one is through the Sdi output, you get the full 4K image on one output, and then on the other output, you get the region of interest, the HD, the EPTZ portion of it. It's got a 104-degree field of view, and what's super cool about that is if I bring this into a switcher now, I'm like getting two inputs at the same time because I have that whole big 4K image that I can bring in, and I can also bring out the pieces that I want and shift back and forth. So that product is $499 for dual SDI, and they have an NDI version of it that's $899. Great little product. And then this is something I want to talk to you about that's really great for conference rooms and for tight spots, and this is their webcam, the EPTZ webcam from HuddleCam. EPTZ 4K 108 degrees field of view, $299 for the USB model. That's right, $299 gets you a 4K USB. If you're a school education, you can put this on a desk in front of the teacher, and now I can have the teacher at their computer, at the whiteboard, in front of a skeleton or some other lab experiment that's for science or something. Very cool technology. Really love this puppy. $299 if you want to use it, and you go with NDI, $499. Great product from HuddleCam. And I just wanted to mention that HuddleCam is the sister company of PTZOptics. So you get the same great quality, same phenomenal technology. Now I want to switch gears a little bit from live streaming into video production and post-production. We've got some big news from the folks at Avid. Can we bring this up full screen? Avid Nexus Pro is back under $10,000, folks. Now, this is a limited time promotion. It's based on inventory that's in the channel, inventory that we have. We are going with the Nexus Pro 40 terabyte intelligent shared storage solution by Avid, $9,750, $11,225 with the Dell 2024 switch. This is the shared storage that is the Cadillac standard for the industry, and at under $10,000, it is a game changer, folks. This product was promoted at that price before in the past. We kind of didn't for a while. We're back promoting it under $10,000. Nexus Pro 40 terabyte, by far and away the best value in shared storage right now. Also, we have specials on Avid Hardware. The Avid DNX IQ is on special for $3,350, and the Avid Artist DNX ID is on special promo for $750. Now, these are the prices you normally would see for a hardware trade-in program, but because of inventory and clearance and channel promotions, and Avid wants people to get all pumped up about Avid again, well, this is a great way to do it. So we've got some incredibly ridiculous prices on Avid Hardware. If you're looking for I/O hardware, these are definitely two things you want to jump on. The DNX IQ is a more robust unit with SDI, HDMI, all kinds of audio. It's the big kahuna of I/O boxes. And the DNX ID is a nice little I/O box for those people who are an independent shop, just want to get some video in or out of their Media Composer. Speaking of Media Composer, we've got all the various flavors available. Can we bring this up full screen, Adam? We have standard support renewals for $385. We have the cross-grade. If you're perpetual and you want to go to subscription, you get the ultimate version for $399.95 that gets you 2 years. We still have perpetual license available for $14.99, and we also have the ultimate subscription available for $4.99. Now, one of the things I want to stress here is these are the prices, folks, but if you're a facility, a post house, trying to get back into the game, opening back up, you need some more seats, give us a call. If you're looking for 3, 5, 10, or 20 seats, we'll sharpen our pencil, we'll cut you a deal, we'll give you some volume pricing. I can't really advertise it because the way it works is you tell us what you need and the salesman goes to his boss and finds out if he can do the price. But if you're looking for multiple seats of Avid Media Composer video guys, we're the guys to go to. Next, I showed a little sneak peek of it before. Atomos makes the best field monitor recorders in the industry. Folks, the Ninja V is the best-selling field monitor we've ever sold, best in the industry. This is the Shogun 7. It's a 7-inch model. Basically, the difference between the two, the screen size. The features you get is the same great features you support for ProRes 4K RAW and other workflows. This is a phenomenal product. One of the things I like about the Shogun 7 is they now have switching software in it, so I can actually use the 4 SDI inputs on the back of it as individual HD inputs and actually switch a basic show in the field. I could mix it and switch it in the field. Now, I don't get a whole lower thirds, I don't get any fancy stuff, but for just cutting and mixing, great little way to go in the field, the Shogun 7. And also the Sumo 19 is back under $2,000, $1999. a 19-inch field monitor. It's not necessarily a field monitor, it's a big monitor, but we know we have a lot of places who are using that in their production facilities. We know Hollywood slowly but surely is opening back up. People are starting to produce, getting on set. The rules are crazy on how many people you can get there, but one of the things we know when you're shooting with these great 4K cameras with these gorgeous HDR images is you want to capture that quality as best as possible, and that's where the Atomos field recorders come in. Ninja V, Shogun 7, Sumo 19, all best in their class. Now I want to switch gears a little bit and talk about storage. Now, when we talk about storage, we've been big fans of SSD, and we've got some big SSD announcements to talk to you about, so I'm going to move some stuff over and we're going to get to that. The first thing we're going to talk about is we are very happy to announce that we now sell AngleBird. AngleBird SSDs. These SSDs are fantastic. They are 100% recommended for capturing raw footage from your, turn it around, 4K footage from your Ninja V, Shogun, whatever product you're using. They work great, and we love them. The AngleBird quality is the best around. They are the top rated at $449.90 for 500 gigabytes or $799.90 for a terabyte. Atomx 4K RAW. We love these little drives. They also have the SDI minis, which are spinning disks, not SSDs. And then we want to talk to you about a new type of memory card that's come out. If you could bring that up full screen, I'll try to find the card up here, Adam. Cool. And it's called CF Express. Now, over the last, I'm going to say 6 months, we've heard about a lot of new cameras coming out that now support this CFast Express technology. Now, it's a small little card. Can we actually zoom in on this a little bit? Let me get it in there. You can see how small it is. I mean, here's my thumb, here's the card. Super small card, super high speeds. These are the next generation. This is going to replace CFast, replace XQD. We love it, super fast. We actually have these cards available from 2 different vendors right now. This is the one I showed you was pro grade. We have these available from AngleBird, starting at $256 for a $249, 256 gigabyte at $250 approximately. And then we also have single and dual packs, and we also have pro grades available as well. Now, I'm not going to tell you one's better than the other. I love them all. What I am going to tell you is CFast Express is the memory format of the future. We are hoping that by the time NAB rolls around next October, every single major manufacturer of video cameras will be supporting CF Express, and we're hoping they have them in all their cameras. Very exciting technology change. We're super stoked about it. It's higher speed, higher quality, higher reliability, longer useful life. It's just better. So look for CFast Express, CF Express. Next is the G Technology Armor Lock Encrypted NVMe SSD. Can we get a close-up on that puppy? Now, you guys know I have loved the G-Tech SSD, NVMe SSD. If you look just like this, but it had blue instead of gold in the background. Well, this one's gold, and it's Armor Lock, and it's encrypted NVMe 2 terabyte ESD for SSD for $599.99. Guys, this is an incredible product. One of the things I get asked for all the time on the phones or in chats is, I love putting my videos on these drives and working off of these drives because they're so fast, but I always worry I'm going to lose it. I'm going to leave it somewhere. And, my content, that's my life. I don't want anyone else getting their hands on it, being able to see it. Well, now you get incredible levels of encryption that are available on this. Now, we're going to do a show on this alone to talk about the encryption because it's just too much for me to go into. But it's password protected. It's dust and water resistant, but also you can use it with gated and geotagging so that only certain areas you can only see it from your office or from your home or whatever and open it up. Real cool technology. We're going to have the folks on from G-Tech on a future show to go into all the features on that, but I am so excited about this product, and I know so many customers have been asking me for encrypted, and this is the way to go. The Armor Lock Encrypted NVMe SSD, 2 terabytes, under $600. Last but not least, a product I'm really excited about, the Lacy 1 big dock with integrated SD and CF card readers. Now, this is the model right here. Now, there's actually, if we could get a close-up on this, there's 2 versions of this, but you can see we've been selling their two big dock for a couple of years now. This is the one big dock, and as you can see, it's one size for one spinning hard drive, and it's got both a CF and an SD card reader. But what I really love about this is the SSD version. This version has SSDs in it, making it lighter, lightning fast, able to flood Thunderbolt 3. SSD starting at $1301. Like the hard drive you can get at a cheaper price, but I really love the one that's all SSDs. I think it's so cool, and you know, the technology on this is just incredible. You have both Thunderbolt and USB-C. It is phenomenally fast. You've got a USB port in the front, so you can use that to charge things. It's got display port in the back. They've just done a great job on this product. I think when you're out in the field and you want something that's going to be reliable but fast enough to edit from, the SSD version of this is a winner. Although it's called the one big dock, when it's SSDs in there, you're getting the throughput of a RAID that would have 8 drives in it. So you can flood a Thunderbolt port on it. Very, very cool. All right, last but not least, Glyph is running an Oktoberfest promotion. Now, we're just showing these two drives, the Atom RAID SSD 2 terabyte at $379.95 and the 4 terabyte at $749.95. They've got the black box USB-C. There's several other drives up there. Just go to our website if you're shopping for Glyph. They've got great drives, great deals on their Oktoberfest deal. Hey, I got through the show in 20 minutes, Adam. I did not think that was possible. I know I spoke fast, but I think I slowed down a little bit at parts, so I wasn't too fast. So let's talk about what we have coming up on the next couple of shows. We're going to be showing you the new YoloBox with the new features at $999. It is a self-contained $1,000 product. We showed it to you on the show before, but Adam and Oliver are going to give you an in-depth look at how it works, go into some of the features they love best of the new features, and also go into some tech tips and support. They're going to do a really great show. I'll be out of town. And then the following week, I'm going to have Paul Richards on from PTZOptics, and we're going to talk about not only the fact that these PTZOptics cameras are finally available and readily available and in stock, we're going to talk about some of the ways they're being used and some really cool wins that they've had, because while this whole pandemic has been going on, PTZOptics has been exploding as a company, and where their PTZ cameras are being used in school systems, in houses of worship, on sports fields, in colleges, just some incredible stuff. Looking forward to talking to Paul. He's done some great videos on integrating his PTZ cameras with Zoom and Teams, and then integrating Zoom and Teams into other video mixing programs like vMix and OBS. Really some great stuff. Love having Paul Richards on the show. I know it's going to be a great and exciting show. So folks, that wraps up today's show on new products and technology. I know I spoke fast. I probably spoke too fast. So if you need to learn more, give us a call at 800-323-2325. We've got live people here. Adam's here, I'm here, Oliver's here, Jen's here. We'll talk to you about the products. We'll help you pick the ones that are right for you. We'll tell you what we have in stock, what we don't have in stock. You know, maybe we have gray, we don't have white, maybe you have 12X, not 20X. We'll get you up and going. We've got this stuff here. We're live people who use this stuff every day. We're using the gear we talked about in this show to make this show that you're watching now. So like us on Facebook, like our YouTube videos, Twitter, you know how to find us. Give us that social media love. We really appreciate it. And that's all I got. It's Gary from Video Guys. Tons of new products out there. Peace.
Video Guys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.